My name is GamesPro, and in today's video we are going to watch some details about Phantasmal, a new horror game which released on 14th April 2016. So before we really start, I would like to suggest you to please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. I'm not a big fan of playing horror games, but recently got hands on a free game actually that was free given by developers named Phantasmal. Anyway, first of all, the game sounds like it has something interesting going on, something like I really want to play. So I picked up a pistol, then wandered around the floors and packed some sort of creatures because they were hard to identify. Phantasmal got a mixed taste from being too much horror to a too much confusing game. So basically the game is totally inspired by the Silent Hill, so I was expecting such intense setting inside the game. Let's talk about something how game actually looks. When I saw the trailer of Phantasmal, that was pretty awesome. I wanted to play the game right that time. So I started the playing. I felt like the game's graphics were not exactly the same which were shown in the trailer. So additionally the user interface, which we actually call UI, was not that much great. The overall scene during still felt cool, but whenever the character moves, the graphics were started torn away. Gradually running toward different levels in the game, it makes me clear that the game was not exactly as it had to be. The most creepy part of any horror game obviously is sound effects, which actually scare the shit out of players, and that's why I hate horror games. So besides what gameplays feel like, the sound design in Phantasmal is quite awesome. Like sharp cracking sound of lightning, or you can say heavily breathing sound of the player, or spooking clanking creature sound makes game a bit horror, but still there were few sound effects which were used in a repetitive manners. Every horror game is made to be explored, so in Phantasmal you can explore a lot of rooms rather than going straight toward the checkpoints, or you can say where the level ends, so that you can get some sort of coins to be used in the game for upgrades. One more annoying thing that I face in whenever you get die, you get back where you actually started from. But this makes Phantasmal even more challenging, and that's what I like and hate at the same time. Besides everything, the story seems nice and sometimes boring. In store, all you have to do is explore the floor and hit some creatures and get into next level. But as you go along and gets dead multiple times, I mean it, you will feel the game more challenging and more exciting as you clear more levels. There are a few types of creatures like crawlers, the laughing one, and few others. The most interesting creature to me was the laughing one because he can come near the player, and in start it feels like he's human and he eventually attacks on the player. So I can assume that developers made that to confuse player, and obviously I was totally confused when I faced that. Overall, the Phantasmal is a good game for this week, and I would really suggest you to play this game with VR to experience the horror. If you are thinking some sort of points for Phantasmal, then I would really like to give it 6 out of 10. Besides what flaws are in the game like gameplay or repetitive sound effects, the overall game was pretty good to spend $11 to $14 for this weekend. So if you have any type of VR, then you are good to taste it. This game is actually made by some sort of small team members, so we can expect some flaw like gameplay or repetitive sound effects. Anyway guys, how you think the Phantasmal is? Are you going to get this for this weekend? Do tell me if you need walkthrough on this game. Stay cool and keep going.